Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Bonnie's Fluid Creations. I'm Bonnie. I first of all, before we begin anything, wanted to show you the dried results of what I did Halloween. I did this first one, which was a cloud pearl pour, and here is the result of that. I got some really good cloud reaction from those deeper cells. All these paints, except for one, which was my homemade teal, were all Holbein paints. I overdid it on the pearl copper, I think. Once this is resined, it's really going to be pretty, especially the Luminous opera, that pink. That's really going to pop. I have mostly all their luminous colors here. Luminous violet, luminous orange, etc. This is my homemade teal that came through. I really like that. That's a combination of Amsterdam Titanium white, some Golden Teal, and whatever. It's my homemade concoction. I don't even have a name for it. The second one that I did was one of my crazy Dutch pours. It's a crazy Dutch pour series I've been working on. Same colors, the luminous violets, luminous orange, the luminous opera, along with, I took it easy on the pearl copper on this one. But I also added some Liquitex, I think it's Phthalo blue, that I added some black into it to deepen it even more. That video was just like I said in it. The ghouls and goblins were working on me. All those ghosts were trying to just ruin my video. My microphone fell. I didn't have enough base for the center. I had to make some more in the middle of the video, which is why you see two different colors in here, which is okay. It's a crazy Dutch pour. It is what it is. And it's just for fun, and it's just paint. And if I hate this, I can pour over it. But I don't think so. I think I'm going to resin it because I kind of like this. I kind of like the way that turned out. I really, really do. There was a bug that got in it too. So there was, it was just, whatever could happen was going to happen other than me dropping the canvas, which could still happen. So anyway, I'm today going to do, I think, another pearl or cloud pearl pour, but I think I'm going to go ahead and when I put the colors down, I think I'm going to do a swipe before I tilt the colors. I think so. I've got this new pretty good size flat tool here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a couple swipes in it. I haven't done that in a long, long time. And I've been basically working on just the cloud pearl pours, some of which the pearls take over the painting. So I backed off on that Deco Art Satin Enamel. I couldn't think of it. So I'm going to be painting on this 14 by 18 canvas. I have gone ahead and taped the back, put my push pins in. I can't get these in the store. I had to order online, and I will say to you that out of all the canvases that I've gotten, this is a Michaels. It's just a simple level 1 canvas, just a stretched canvas, which is what most of mine are on, other than the ones that I really want to give away, keep, that sort of thing, that I know I can do good with, and I have the deep edge gallery wrapped. But this one, it's not a good canvas. When I was taping the back it's probably one of the worst ones that I've gotten. And I have to order it online because they're not in the store, the 14 by 18. And I wanted to give that size canvas a shot. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go ahead and get my paint set up, get my canvas set up, and we will be back. See you shortly. Hi there, we are back with everything ready to go. I've got my base paint mixed up. I have my colors ready. I will be doing a drip test to make sure they were all exactly the same consistency, and then we'll get to pouring. The colors that I'm going to be using are
This is a very dark, it's a Liquitex brand. It's their professional version. It's, how do you say that? Indanthrene Blue. And then I've added some oxide black to it to make it like a blue black. It's kind of a deep, deep blue. And then on that, I'll be pouring some Holbein Phthalo turquoise. I think you say it like that, Phthalo. I never could figure out how to say that. I have some Liquitex turquoise mixed with Amsterdam Titanium white. This is a really cool color I've made up. I make up a lot of my different colors. We also have Holbein Luminous Opera. Check out that color. Almost like it'll glow in the dark, huh? That'll really add some 3D effect to it. Then we also have, this is Amsterdam Titanium White. Then I have added a blob of phthalo green and a little bit of Golden Teal. So it's my own made up teal, you might say. So I'm gonna go ahead, get my base poured down, make sure these paints are all the same consistency, and we'll be back. Okay, my friends, my base is laid down. My bubbles have been popped. And I had quite a few bubbles. I'm going to torch this again with my handy dandy culinary torch here. Little culinary torch. Okay, so let's lay down some colors, and my whole thing that I'm trying to do here is, let me put my microphone on. Sometimes I forget to do that, and that probably sounds better. Is before I tilt, I think I want to swipe it a little bit with my handy dandy swiper here. Just do a little swipe and then tilt. And that's what I'm going to try to do. So grab yourself a beverage and let's do this. Now I think we're going to just pour on top each other, I think. This is the Holbein's Phthalo turquoise. It's a very deep color also. Just stuck my hand in some paint over here. It's not good. All right, now let's put some of this Liquitex turquoise. I keep sticking my hand in it. Liquitex turquoise blue with that Amsterdam Titanium white. That always gives it a little brightness. I like that. Those deep colors are what's going to really give it that cloud effect. I can already see a little bit faint shadow, so we should be getting a decent cloud. I don't know about the cells yet, or any pearls. Okay, here we go. This is the Luminous Opera by Holbein. Quite a beautiful bright color. And then we're going to top it off with my special teal that I made up. I was thinking about putting some gold in this, and I still am thinking about it. What I have is a thing made up here. It's actually nickel Azo Yellow, and it does have some of Golden's bright gold, the fine version in it. I don't know. What do y'all think? Thinking I might just put a touch of that in there. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Gotta make sure there's no air bubble. Let's just do a drizzle. See what happens. I could have ruined it. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna get anyway. Okay, now, what I want to do with this is I wanna swipe it. Do a little swipe. Now, I don't know, should I swipe it this way, this way? Should I go across? I'm thinking I might do that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I might do. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's start like, yeah, let's do that. Wow. Check that out. I am loving that. All right. Let's tilt. See what we get with our tilting. I'm going to try to stay in camera. I am not good with these videos, but I'll do the best I can here. As you can tell by looking at my channel, I do not have very many videos uploaded anyway. Let's go back to the center. I want to try to leave some negative spacing. Okay, we'll come on down here. I don't know if I'll get any negative space. Colors are wild, aren't they? Okay, let's come back down this way. It's psychedelic, baby. I'm gonna have to take it off here. And then a little bit to the side because I saw that it wasn't doing much on this, running off the side there. So much for my negative space, eh? No, I'm not from Canada. I know I said A. Actually, I should be saying y'all because I'm more of a Southern girl here in the States. Wow, those are some crazy colors. So, so much for that negative space and also so much for that cloud effect because I kind of let those colors just take over the whole canvas. My swipe got a lot distorted. I might try that again because that's like, I don't even know if I've ever done a swipe on a cloud pearl pour before. I don't think I ever have. That's my first. You were with me on my first. Okay, clouds. So let's look for the clouds. I can see that happening right now. I'm kind of taking my drips off the edge, as you can see, so it doesn't pull too much more off right now. Don't ever take your hand back across the canvas when you're doing that, though. You do that one time, you don't forget to. Okay, I am getting some pearls. Cells are popping up. Sometimes that takes a bit to develop as far as those cells go. Yeah. Some wild stuff happening on this canvas. Just saying. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's take this glove off. Okay. Almost sneezed. We have some clouds. We've got some cloud effect happening here. The cloud is not too overwhelming. At this point, neither are the cells. I know that we're going to get a lot of cells through here because I can see it starting to happen. What I would like to see with those cells or pearls or whatever you want to call them is I'd like to see some of the color pop through with them. Right over here, I'm seeing some nice, beautiful luminous opera color coming through. Look how that gold, that nickel azo, I think it's, is it nickel azo yellow by Golden with the bright gold mixed in. And I should have known this was going to happen once it mixed with the blues, turning that green. But it made it kind of a luminous green to match my other luminous opera color. Yeah, like I said, this is kind of psychedelic, what's happening here. Can you see those cells popping through? We're getting quite a few of them happening all the way around. Of course, they're going to start from the edge and come on in. That's just what happens with your cloud pearl pour, because that is the result of a couple things that I'm aware of. Of course, the first thing is because I do have DecoArt satin enamel mixed in my base, okay? And then you figure when you move the paint, when you're tilting the paint, and the friction of the paint rubbing against each other, and I've learned through some of these amazing artists on YouTube that also causes a lot of pearl cell reaction. And of course also, so there's the third thing that is the different brands of paint, the different viscosities of your paint will also do that. So that's something that I'm still trying to learn what that means, right? Okay, so at this point I'm loving it. I don't want these cells to totally take over my colors though, because we've got some amazing colors coming on, popping through. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to mess with this, if I'm going to put any cloud over colors in, because I did that swipe. I'm telling you, this is a psychedelic piece, that's for darn sure. All right, let's take a few minutes. Let's hit pause, take a few minutes, partake in some beverage, see what develops here, and then we'll come back. I'll bring you closer in so you can see what's happening on this canvas. Yeah, be back shortly. Hi guys, I wanted to bring you back in to show you how this is developing. Now I have to be honest with you. I've done, I'm going to guesstimate it probably between 40 and 50 cloud pearl pours over the last, I don't know how many months I've been doing this. And this is probably my least favorite, being honest. You know, it has a lot to do with the composition, of course. I don't like the composition of this at all. And of, you know, your choices of colors. Let's go on down here and you can see my choice of colors. I don't think were all that great. Now, I love the deep blues. I truly do. And the luminous pink, if this will adjust as I get closer in there, get close to the canvas, it almost gives it a 3D effect, if you can make that out. Those Holbein luminous paints seem to do that. Okay, so the pearls and cells. We've got like a caterpillar effect happening here. I do have quite a few pearls and cells, as you can see, developing. I'm thinking they're going to really take over when you get right down to it. I'm going to lose a lot of the color. And I'm not that crazy about some of these colors, the way they mixed up anyway. Ending up with some of those, that greenish yellow, I didn't want that. I'm really hoping that I do get some more of these little cells coming through with the pink, that Luminous Opera. I hear my puppy scratching on the door. He wants in. So yeah, again, this is not exactly my favorite, probably my least favorite of all these cloud pearl pours that I did. I got some good cloud effect, but again, I'm going to be losing quite a bit of that due to the cells. Now, and actually I don't know what you call cells and what you call pearls. I try to call them all pearls actually. I like the ones that have that ghostly effect. You can see those. And there, with the blue coming through in those. Yeah. I do like that when that happens. Let's come over here. There's a few more that has the blue coming through. So we'll wait, and probably I won't show you the dried version until I probably either upload another video, or maybe I'll be able to tag it at the end of this. But I'll put the colors in the description, my base, ingredients, that sort of thing. And I really appreciate you visiting my site and watching this video, especially if you made it to the end. I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. I'm new to this whole thing, and it would really help me out. Thanks again, and take care.